What's happening, everybody? I hope 2022 has started out to be an incredible year for each and every one of you. The Lab Band has just an amazing catalog of material planned for 2022, and I'm excited for you to get to see those songs as they get released. We start filming new ones even just next week, and so be on the lookout for those. But I wanted to jump on here and do an LLB Goes to 11 video. And these videos are subjective. They're just a top kind of 10. We do 11 as a nod to, of course, our favorite rockumentary, Spinal Tap. But these are my top 11 guitar solos. And so yours might be different, and we would love to hear what your list would be. And you can just throw that in the comments anytime as you're watching this video. I won't take offense if you disagree with me. But I wanted to do that. But before we do, I want to share just some exciting news with you guys. We received last month our YouTube play button for 100,000 subscribers. And honestly, all we can do is say thank you to each and every one of you guys for your support, for watching the videos, for commenting on them, for liking them, for sharing them out, and for subbing to our channel. We are just humbled by all the support you've given us. Of course, there's other ways you can support the band that I always need to tell you about. You can buy merch and wear it out and share the love of LLB to everybody around you. You can go on Patreon. You can get behind the scenes content. And now a new exciting endeavor for us is we've partnered with Sweetwater, a large online pro audio gear retailer, in an affiliate program. And so when you use the links that we put in our descriptions to look for Sweetwater gear, that's going to help support the band as well. So we're grateful for Sweetwater and supporting Lexington Lab Band as we move forward into the future with an exciting year in 2022. So let's move on. Let's get to the guitar solos. These are my top 11 from our catalog. We're going to start in with a Don Felder classic from our Eagles catalog, which we did 5 Eagles tunes, which we would hope you would go check out all 5 of them. But I'm going to suggest you start with this one. And on guitar is Dale Adams, just embodying the Don Felder soul and smoothness and just clean melodic playing on this solo from One of These Nights. Check it out. Next, we're going to jump to the 80s with a really unique solo by the band The Pretenders. And we knew we needed to call someone who had just a combination of country chops and southern rock and classic rock. And so Daniel Lycan was the guy we tapped for this one. And he just does an amazing job with this out-of-the-box kind of quirky solo from the Pretenders song Middle of the Road. Check it out. That solo had a lot of energy, and moving in at number 9 is another solo that just took a lot of energy and attitude to do. This is a Steve Gaines solo from the Leonard Skinner track, You Got That Right. And Roger Coleman came and joined us on this one, and you'll see Dale join him later in the solo, and they both just go after that energy. It's real melodic, it's real edgy, it's just a lot of fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. This is You Got That Right, the Leonard Skinner track with Roger Coleman and Dale Adams on guitar. Man, another great guest that joined us was JD Simo, and this comes in at number 8 for me. He takes a different twist on a Johnny Cash solo, but JD just has an incredible edge and vibe to him, just out of the box. And what fun it was to listen to him play the solo on Folsom Prison Blues. We hope you guys enjoy it. Here it is. All right, I said this list was subjective, and it is, and almost any of these guitar solos could have landed in the top 5, maybe even been number 1. And this next one, coming in at number 7, is no exception. Our friends Tom Lasega and James Cornett played on the Boston sessions, and their work on the end of Hitch a Ride is truly goosebump material. We were all just enamored with it as we were filming it, and I go back and watch it all the time because it just moves me. This is the end solo on Hitch a Ride by Tom and James. Check it out. Anyone that knows our catalog knows this list would not be complete without this next gentleman on guitar, and it's Sam Jones. And our first go around with Sam was the Jimi Hendrix project. He's done several with us since then, but his work on Hendrix is it's unmatched. There's just not a lot of guys that can capture the soul of Jimi Hendrix and even put his own flair on it. It's still Sam, but man, he just honors Hendrix is playing so well. This is Voodoo Child, Sam Jones on guitar. Another guitar player that's very difficult to mimic is Terry Kath, and Brad Wilson joins us on the Chicago Classic 25 or 6-4 and just does an impeccable job of working through each and every passage of this solo. It's so long, it's so intricate, it's so iconic, and Brad did a great job of just listening and taking Terry Kath's work and making it his own. This is 25 or 6-4 by Chicago. Check it out. we're up to number 4, and this is his second appearance on the list. This is Tom Lasega again joining us on our Pink Floyd sessions. His playing is so melodic, so smooth, so filled with tone, and his playing on Have a Cigar is tops on my list. And so check it out. This is Tom Lasega playing the solo from the Pink Floyd classic, Have a Cigar. At number 3, speaking of multiple appearances on the list, this is his third appearance on the list. And this is Dale Adams taking on a Larry Carlton classic from the Steely Dan catalog, Kid Charlemagne. What an iconic solo. The melodies, the technique, the feel. Dale did a great job of preparing and executing this solo. I think it's one of his best in our catalog. Check it out. This is Kid Charlemagne, Dale Adams on guitar. We're moving up the list, and I could have picked many different solos out of this next session because all the songs are classic with great guitar solos in every single one of them. Jimmy Page was an amazing guitar player, and we were honored to tackle these Led Zeppelin songs. So what I picked is Roger Coleman playing the solo off of Communication Breakdown. Now you might be thinking, I don't remember you releasing that song. And it's because we put it inside a medley. We did a couple medleys on the Zeppelin episode because we wanted to tackle more songs than we normally could in kind of our 4 to 5 song format. And so this is from Led Zeppelin in E, our medley in E, and it's the very first solo, and it's Roger Coleman with a lot of attitude, with a lot of fire, just ripping off this great solo from Communication Breakdown. Check it out.
Communication breakdown, it's always the same.
So we've made it from number 11 all the way to number 2. And again, these are my biased picks, just from songs that I like, or just, having been there when we recorded them and having a special feeling or memory from that. We know that your list is probably really different. So feel free to agree, disagree, put it in the comments. There's so many great guitar solos and great guitar work from our whole catalog. It was difficult to choose. And so I'm happy to hear what you guys have got and totally be corrected where I need to be. But I want to remind you, again, for behind the scenes content, make sure you check out Patreon, wear our merch, get it in the link in the description. And go check out Sweetwater using our links. Again, you'll support the band every time you do any of those things. And we're really, really grateful for all that you guys do for us. So number 1, I told you this is my list. This is super biased. It's from my favorite band. It's from probably top 5 song from their catalog for me. It's way up there. The solo is quirky. It's out there. It just, I don't know, it speaks to me in a different way. And when Jonathan McCowan came in and played this solo, I thought, yes, that's it. That's the one. That is one of my favorite solos I've ever heard, and I knew it right in the moment. If you line up the original from this track, the Andy Summers solo, and you line up Jonathan's playing, it's so close, but Jonathan even adds just a little bit more flair to it, and just honestly just nails it. This is my favorite guitar solo from our LLB catalog over the last decade, coming in at number 1, Driven to Tears, the Andy Summers solo played by Jonathan McCowan. Check it out. Thanks again for putting up with my list. I'd love to hear what yours are. Continue to throw those in the comments. Look forward to a great year. We've got lots of great songs coming out. We're just so thankful for your support, and we'll see you guys real soon.